everybody? Welcome back to the YouTube channel. As you can tell by the title of this video, that's right, we will be doing voice acting today. So how this is gonna work is I will have 3 characters that I'm gonna get from this ultimate character wheel. Whoa. Scratch that. No. We are not doing 3 characters. We are not doing 6 characters. I ended up just settling for 1 character because once I actually started doing the whole production and voice acting, I realized it was actually gonna be harder than I thought. But don't worry, I will show you guys the process and everything I recorded. So without further ado, let me show you guys. Alright, on to our second character. Come on, please be somebody I know. I don't want to chop all these characters. Oh? No way, I got All Might. I got All Might. Now, I think I know how he sounds. I think his voice actor is the same one as from Zoro, no? So, oh, that's gonna be hard though, because I don't know if my voice, I can make it sound like that or anything close to him. But this is gonna be a tough one. We have Kaminari, or I don't know how to say it, sorry, but from My Hero Academia. We have All Might from My Hero Academia, and we also have Frieza from Dragon Ball. I am very excited to do it, so without further ado, let's pick out the scene we're gonna choose for all 6 of these characters, and let's just go from there. So after a while looking through YouTube, which was harder than I thought, I finally found the scenes I needed or I planned to do. Now though, I'm gonna take you guys through the process of how I'm gonna do it and everything I'm gonna do, which things I'm probably gonna end up adding to it and all that, which thankfully you guys are gonna get to see within the time lapse. But me, I'm gonna have to do this in hours. So how I'm probably going to start this is I'm probably gonna end up taking the transcript, copy and paste it onto BandLab, which is what I'm probably gonna end up using to record my voice. And I don't know if I should remove the audio for this just yet, so I think I want to record my voice first. So we're just gonna record our voice and probably throw in any effects I gotta throw in it to make it sound closer to the scene, or how I can elevate it, or just make it sound like it fits in. Obviously this is probably not gonna be the best, and I'm probably gonna run into bigger challenges, but I say we just get started. Let's see how this goes. Yeah, so what I was just doing is I was just looking for the right channels and to tweak so I can kind of get like the clear voice and just kind of first just say whatever so I can kind of just know which channels to use. But it was, I hadn't really tapped into the whole audio side of it, so I don't know what I was doing. Okay, I already ran into a problem. I don't know how I'm gonna do this. I have no idea what I'm doing. I don't know how to fix this. I don't know what I'm doing. What I basically ended up doing on this part was just kind of go in all of All Might's voice lines and just kind of cut out where he talks, so I kind of had an idea where and how long my my voice was supposed to go for my recording. And yeah, that was pretty much it. I didn't really do much here. I was just worried more about how I was gonna bring this to life, because it was way more challenging, more than I ever thought. I am also going to take the transcript right here, and I am going to take his lines. How does this sound?
I'm afraid that I barely have any minutes.
Okay, no, I think I kind of have an idea of how I'm gonna sound.
I just don't know if I can do it. Plus Ultra!
Okay. So this day was definitely the hardest one because it was when I actually had to act out, and man, did I lose my voice just trying to do the voices. I did my best. It was also my worst because I did have a headache at the time. But I basically just recorded the voice, and obviously I don't want to stretch this whole video out, so I'm just gonna put it on a time lapse. So yeah. So we finally have all the voices we need, all the grunts we need. Now I think it's time we move on to the processing. Without further ado, let me show you guys. So what I did this day, I actually extracted the audio from the video, and I was just trying to see how can I get the sound, the voice, and the audio all together but separated. But then I decided to just go on all of All Might's voices, just lower the volume, synchronize all my grunts, all my voices with his, and just kind of leave it for Omar in the future to figure that out. And that's exactly what I did. I just went on all of All Might's voices and just synced mine up with his, just to make sure I had the idea again, the length of the voice. And some of them, I did stretch them out a little bit more. Thankfully in the editing process, I figured that out and I edited it to a point where it kind of fits in. So yeah, enjoy the time lapse. Quick intermission. Sorry guys, but we are so close to
400
subscribers, and I really want to be able to reach it. So I thought if we can get to 1,000 subscribers, I will shave my head. That's right guys. So if you guys want to see that, make sure you guys subscribe. Anyways, back to the video. So I have just finished the post processing. Well, I'm not fully done. I'm still gonna add a few finishing touches, but basically what I ended up doing, I added a lot of things, not just my voice. You know, I never really realize how much this was really going to be a challenge until I really did it. At first it was definitely challenging, but now that I kind of have a vision, I can't wait for you guys to see what I just cooked up. But yeah, I added some effects here, as you can tell. I did a lot of work. I had to put new music over the old one because, you know, the video would have gotten blocked, so I wouldn't be able to see the video. So hopefully this one works. If not, I'm probably just gonna have to silence it, which is probably sad. But yeah, we did a non-copyright song. Still should be the same. And then I added a few sound effects here and there. I don't even know where my voice is actually. I still gotta turn up the volume on mine. I still gotta mess with my voice here. And then here we have full only the voices and then only the sounds. This was definitely one of the it was definitely the most difficult video I've worked on so far. But it was so rewarding. Like, just watching it, it feels like I cooked something up. And I can't wait for you guys to hear it. And I hope you guys can figure out which sound effects I threw in there. But yeah, man, this has been such a tough video to make. I know I said in the beginning, I know you guys saw the intro, but yeah, I planned to do 6 characters. There's no way I was going to do 6 characters, especially now that I got to see how much time it takes just to do one. That's a lot. But if you guys do want to see me do, you know, a second part on another character or another spin the wheel, make sure you guys, you know, like this video. Let's see if we can get to maybe 20 likes. If we can get 20 likes for this video, I will definitely do another one of these. But geez, man, it's so hard. Anyways, just gonna add some few finishing touches, and then I'll show you guys the end product. Now for what everybody has been waiting for. Let me show you my version of All Might.
Nomu, Kurogiri, kill him. I'll deal with the children.
I'm afraid that I barely have any minutes left in this form. My power's declining faster than I thought it would. Even so, I have to stop these villains, because I am the world's symbol of peace and justice! provocation! That means there's a limit to what you can take, right? So, you were made to fight me, big guy. If you can really withstand me firing at 100% of my power, then I'll have to go beyond and force you to surrender! Real hero will always find a way for justice to be served! Now for a lesson. You may have heard these words before, but I'll teach you what they really mean. Go beyond! Plus, Ultra! Back in my day, 5 hits would have been enough. But today, more than 300 mighty blows!
Well, that is the end of the video. You know, like I said earlier, it was definitely one of my hardest ones. But I'm very proud of what turned out. You know, I tried my best with my voice. I tried my best editing it, making sure we kind of fit in, you know, this is the final product. You guys let me know what you guys thought about it in the comments below, and hopefully something nice, you know, I really hope. But if you guys do want me to do more, like I said, let's get to 20 likes and I'll do another one. Why 20? Because this thing is hard, man. I realize how much time and effort really got to be put into it. But yeah, like and subscribe, please. I would really love that. And yeah, I'm gonna go rest my voice because I did lose a lot of my voice. That's why you can kind of hear when my voice was high when I was screaming and when it was actually lower because of that. So yeah, I'm gonna see you guys on the next one. Goodbye.